Hello. Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grandmaster class and I am Peter Simon with you. Today we are going to do this speaking session, education regarding insulin injections. Yes. I'm going to give you the card now. Yes. Good evening, Dr. Shabnam. Yeah. So I'm going to give you the card now. This is the card. Whether you're a doctor or a nurse, don't mind because this is common for both. So view full screen mode. Yeah. So this is right. Yeah. So just go through these points because I'm teaching you how to make sentences. That's all. I'm giving you 3 minutes or take 5 minutes or take 10 minutes. How many minutes you want to take, you take. But try to think solid sentences. Okay, write few sentences, whatever you want to speak. Make notes because I'm going to give you awesome sentences. Yes, there are 7 students, 6 students. Barnali Biswas, Amrita, Danya, Kiran, Magdalene, and Shabnam. Okay, right. So now I'll give you my sentences and you have or you are the doctor. If you are a nurse, speak like a nurse. If you're a doctor, speak like a doctor. That's it. So we are making a notes out of this. So you can use these notes for each and every so session, right? Now here it is, file, okay, here it is, file, export to Microsoft Word. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that is number 1. Yeah, this is number 2. So here are the points. Right. Here are the points. Right now, first what I will do is I'm going to use this card and I'm going to tell you this one. Okay. So you are a doctor or you are a nurse. So now what you have to do is you have to introduce yourself. You have to introduce yourself here. Yeah. Yeah. So starting. So role play commences. Role play commences right now. Now here the nurse will speak. So nurse will speak or the doctor will speak, nurse or doctor, whoever will speak here. So let us say nurse or doctor, whatever. So now what will the nurse speak? So how are you going to introduce yourself? How are you going to introduce yourself? Okay. Yeah, all of you. Write how you are going to introduce yourselves or yourself. Okay, singular. Write how you are going to introduce yourself here. Okay, right. So if I am there, how I'll write, I will tell you. But I want you to introduce yourself. Yeah. Hello, I am so and so. I am Dr. Abraham Lincoln. I am your treating doctor for the day, like that. So you can say how you are going to introduce. So this is the patient. Yeah. And this is a medical clinic. This is a medical clinic. So if I want to write, I am doctor. So how I will write this one? How you will write? You write down. My sentences are like this. So first introduction. This is my introduction. Introduction. Okay. Okay. This is my introduction. My sentences will be in bold. So you can see how I'm doing. Okay. Hello. Not hello. Hello is not formal. So I'll not say hello. I'll say good morning. Now it is good evening. So I'll tell like that. First, I'll greet him. Greeting is greeting. Sentence number 1 is greeting. I'll say good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Yeah. Good evening, sir. That is how I'll greet. Or good morning, sir. So all of you write your own introduction. Good morning, sir. Okay. Or you say good afternoon, sir. Or madam. Okay. So here this is my patient. We don't know whether it is male or female. So if it's a female, then we'll say good morning. So afternoon, or evening. Good afternoon, good morning, afternoon, evening. Then you will say sir or madam. Yeah. So this is how. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anyone, and sir or madam, anyone you will be using. Yes. So now you write your own sentence. Make these sentences solid for you. Okay. Then this is called greeting. Okay. This is called greeting. Number 2, self-introduction. 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 Yeah, come on, give your greeting sentence, na? Give your greeting sentence. All of you, come on, activate your brain cells. Just participate seriously. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Blessing, Seba. That's the beginning. Good day, sir. My name is Blessing. I am the nurse on duty today. However you want to say. Yeah. So good evening, sir. Yeah. Then next one. Yeah. Who is this one? Amrita. Very good. Hello. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Am, and I am here. One of the registered nurses. One of the registered nurses today in this clinic. So that's how you have to say. One of the registered nurses. Yeah. I am one of the registered nurses, not one of the registered nurse, and nurse should be small letter. I am one of the registered nurses. You have to use plural because one of many, not one of one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yes. Mute all. Yeah. Yes. Welcome. Please come on in. Have your seat. Have your seat. This I will take. So these all these sentences you can write. All these sentences you can write. All of you participate. Those who are not participating, I'll remove them from the group. No doubt regarding that. There is no prior warning or hinting. Those who are not participating, I'll just remove them from the group. That's it. Okay. So participate. I want to see at least one sentence like that. Okay. If you're not ready to participate, there is no place for you here. Right. So, so I have told you. Good evening, sir. Please come on in. Have your seat. Then, by the way, my name is Abraham Lincoln. My name is Abraham Lincoln. Okay. Don't say Mr. Abraham Lincoln. My name is Abraham Lincoln. Or you can say, by the way, my name is Margaret or Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi. Okay. So like this, name, male or female. So by the way, my name is according to your gender. You can tell according to your gender. Yeah. According to your gender. All the regular students, write down these notes which I am giving you also in your notebook, and afterwards you can use them on a regular basis. I'm giving you solid sentences for those students who are going for the exam on the 13th. Solid sentences. you're going to get A grade sentences. Okay, A grade sentences. There is no nonetheless. Yeah, all the regular students who are regular students, you can make the notes. Danya, Blessing, Amruta, then Meera, Shabnam, Suma, all are regular students. Okay, you can make your notes. Others they can stay, no problem, but they will not stand, they will not stick on, they will not realize the importance of this one, what I'm telling you. By the way, my name is Indira Gandhi. My name is Abraham Lincoln. I am one of the doctors. I am one of the doctors in this medical clinic. Okay, I am one of the doctors. Okay, this medical clinic, or I am one of the nurses in this medical clinic. Okay. Yes. Right. I am one of the nurses in this medical clinic. Right. I am going to discuss with you. Okay. I am going to discuss with you regarding your problems. Okay. I'm going to discuss with you regarding your problems. I'm going to discuss with you regarding your problems. Or I am your treating doctor. Or I'm going to can give. Right. Now, the next one. For documentation purposes, documentation purposes, for documentation purposes, I would be okay. For documentation purposes, can you please, or verification purposes or documentation purposes, can you please let me know, or can you please information regarding, okay, your name, information, some basic information, give me some basic information such as your name, age, and the purpose of your visit to this clinic. So this is how. So for documentation purposes or for verification purposes, okay. So this also you can say for documentation purposes, you can say, can you please provide me some basic information such as your name, age, and the purpose of your visit to this clinic? Or you can also say, I would be extremely pleased to know your name, age, and the purpose of your visit to this, facility. So you can change any way you want. Okay. So like this, you can make your own sentences. These are flawless sentences without any mistakes. You can use them as they are with the necessary modifications as you deem relevant. Okay. Right. First and foremost, as I increase the quality, okay, the grade also increases. First and foremost, can you please provide basic certain basic certain vital information regarding okay vital information for documentation purposes okay, for documentation purposes. Yeah. First and foremost, can you please provide certain vital information, yeah, such as vital information dash, such as name, age, and the purpose or the reason for your visit to the medical clinic for documentation purposes. So the grade is increasing, the quality will increase. First and foremost, okay, now I'm increasing the quality still a little higher. Okay. Yeah. So next one, that is B plus, and this is going to be A grade. First and foremost, before we begin our actual discussion, first and foremost, before we begin our actual discussion, can you please provide, okay, can you please provide certain vital information? So first and foremost, before we begin our actual discussion, can you please provide certain vital information such as name, age, and the reason or the purpose for your visit to the medical clinic for documentation purposes. So this is A grade quality sentence. You need not speak too much. Just tell this one and he will talk about those things. So how well you are speaking is more important. The first shot is the best shot. Okay. The first impression is the best impression. The first impression is the everlasting impression. Yeah. Yes. So now you write your own sentence now. How you are going to begin? Yes. What sentence you want to use? You can change, you can modify, or you can say initially. So yeah, today it's a non-stop show. Yeah. Wonderful sentences you'll be getting. So don't miss the show. Even if 2-3 people are there also, I don't mind because I'm bothered about the exam going students. Yes. Yeah. Come on, all of you, write your own quality sentence, whichever you feel, right? Yeah, introductory sentence is done. Okay, then the patient will speak about his problem. So I'm giving you the sentences for the nurse, not for the patient. How you have to speak, what type of sentences you have to use. Learn this and come to me and practice. First prepare and come to me, okay? Excellently well. If you can do this speaking role play card, you can do any speaking role play card. You can use these sentences. Yeah, come on, write your sentences, please, all of you. All of you, write your sentences. Think, imagine, write your best. See how much time I took to give one sentence. Okay, only one sentence. How I improved. You can also take all these sentences, styles, phrases, and you can use your own format. Take your time, don't hurry, because this through your journey to the final exam. Yes, sir. Nobody will stay, externals will not stay, only the regular students know the value of these sentences. Okay, so try to understand that. So forget about the others. Yeah. So as a doctor or a nurse, whatever you are. Yeah, one after another, start typing. First you write in your notebook, then afterwards you can type here, no problem. Because we need just 5 to 10 sentences, that's all. But everything should be quality. Those who are practicing today, they can target for A grade. Yeah. All are regular students. Suma, Maria, Sahaya, Vinoka, Meera, Manoj, Manjula, Danya, Blessing, Amrita. Others will come and go. We don't mind. Yes. Right. Before proceeding further, very good. That's a very good style. Before proceeding further, before we commence our actual discussion, before stepping further, before proceeding further, that's very good. Amrita. Yeah. Yes, Pranita. Good. Good evening. What would you like to be called for verification purpose and for better communication? That's very good. Yeah, that's very good. Right. Now, second one. No, so now this is the introduction. Introduction is done. Introduction is done. Good evening. Please come on in. Have your seat. My name is Suma Maria Lawrence, one of the registered nurses working in this clinic. For documentation purposes, comma, that means you have to pass a second. Could you please provide me some basic or vital information regarding your name, age, and the purpose of your visit to this clinic, or however you want to say, you can say. There's no problem at all. You have all the right to present in whatever way you can. Now, the main paragraph comes. That is the starter. That starter is done. We are going to the point number 1. So number 1. So, right. You can say here, confirm the reason for appointment. Okay. So confirmation of purpose. We can call this as, okay, caps lock, okay, confirmation of purpose, right? So that's it. So this is the point. This continues with the previous one. So, right. From the case notes, I realized that, okay, from the case notes, okay, from the case notes, okay. So, but before that one, you can say here, right. So confirm reason, you can say, I realize that you are worried or anxious. I realize that you're anxious. Okay. I realize that you're anxious. Okay. So from your expressions, I realize that you're anxious. From your expressions, I realize that you're anxious. I would be pleased. Okay. I would be pleased if you can share with me the reason for your anxiety. Okay, I am doing as a student now. I'm doing it as a student, not as a teacher. Okay, I'm doing, if I go for the exam, this is how I prepare. Okay, from your expressions, I realize that you're anxious. I would be pleased if you can share with me the reason for your anxiety. Okay, right. So that continuation. Okay. So that, okay, then only I can understand. Okay, then only I can understand your condition perfectly. Then only I can understand your condition perfectly. Okay, then only I can understand your condition perfect. Afterwards, you can jumble up, mix up all these sentences, modify and make your own style. Then only I can understand your condition perfectly. Okay, right. Or if you can discuss your situation in your own words, it would be extremely helpful to analyze the problem so that Okay, analyze the problem. So this is another sentence. If you can discuss your situation in your own words, in your own words or in your words, it would be extremely helpful to analyze the problem exactly. Analyze the problem exactly. Okay. So every time we change, we modify, we improve. Okay. We change, we modify, we improve. So come on, you also can start writing. You also can start typing. Yeah. Right. So a lot of sentences are there with this. Lot of sentences are there with this. You can use these sentences in every role play card. That's how I'll make you. Okay. Get ready. Yeah. So next sentence. I will give you a lot of sentences, but you don't be silent. Okay. You do something. You do something. Try to modify this. Try to improve the quality. Whatever you want to do, you do it. I inferred from your expression that you're quite upset. Full stop. Full stop. So would you mind explaining me? Would you mind answer, Mira? So these are actually two sentences. Okay. These are actually two sentences. You can separate them with a full stop and capital letter. Would you mind? Whenever you use would you mind, it should be a gerund explaining me. Would you mind explaining me? Would you mind? Will you mind? We'll definitely use a gerund. It means inform. If you don't mind, can you please share the reason behind your anxiety? Yeah. So, may I know? May I know? Okay. What is bothering you? What is bothering you? Okay. What is bothering you? May I know what is bothering you? May I know what is bothering you? Okay. Or just what is bothering you? I'll be pleased to know what is bothering you. So different things you can use. Right. If you can share the reason for your anxiety, then if you can share, then that information can be helpful to analyze your present condition. Okay, your present condition. Present condition. Yeah. Okay. This first-hand information means direct information from the original sufferer. This first-hand information will definitely enable us to get a clear picture about your situation. So this first-hand information will definitely enable us to get a clear picture about your present situation. So all different styles. I'm giving you some, you give yours. Okay, you give yours. If there are any mistakes, I'll help you. Okay, right. This first-hand information will undeniably, irrefutably enable us or provide us a clear picture about your current situation, present situation, ongoing situation. So however you want, you can use it. Yeah. Then, right. Then afterwards, you're confirming the reason for the appointment. Yes. Yeah. So your general practitioner, then afterwards, he will tell the reason. Then you'll say, okay, the reason. Last week or last Friday or 2 days back or day before yesterday or yesterday, yesterday, you had your blood investigations done. Okay. Yesterday, yeah. So you can write your sentences, whatever you want to write, you can write. Yesterday, you have completed your, you have submitted your blood samples. Yesterday, you have given your blood and urine samples, whatever it is. Okay, samples. Okay. And today, we have got the reports. We have got the reports. Right. Yesterday, you have given your blood samples in the laboratory, and today we have got the reports. Okay. Based on the investigations, laboratory investigations. So laboratory, use sentences, different sentences I'm giving, whatever you want to use, you can use. Okay, based on the laboratory investigations. Okay, based on the laboratory investigation reports or blood reports or whatever you want to say, based on the laboratory investigation reports. Right. Doctor, your general practitioner, has prescribed insulin injections. Insulin injections. Okay, that you can say. Or according to the blood reports, blood test reports. Okay, according to the blood test reports, the current levels, the current sugar levels or glucose levels or whatever levels. Okay. Yeah, what levels you check, glucose or sugar levels or insulin? What exactly is that one? Can somebody help me? Who will help me? Is there any doctor here? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Meera. Meera, can you tell me glucose levels or sugar levels or insulin levels or what levels? You can unmute and tell me, or you can just type there. Yeah, blood sugar levels. Okay, somebody type there. Yeah. So the current blood sugar levels or blood glucose levels. Okay, blood sugar levels or blood glucose levels. Okay, are elevated. Okay, so elevated, and your body is uh, is not able to produce insulin. Okay, insulin adequately to. So what is the sentence there? You can write like that. According to the blood test reports, the current blood sugar levels are elevated and your body is not able to produce insulin adequately to manage this or to neutralize this blood sugar levels. Okay, right. So you can write like that. Whatever sentences you want to write, you can write. You can even suggest me good sentences. Yes. So your body is not according, because you're talking to a patient, he doesn't know your medical language. Don't shut and just try to explain properly the things. Okay, your body is not able, body is not capable to produce okay, adding sufficient amount of insulin to manage these blood sugar levels. Okay, like that you can say, right. Therefore, remember, your English is more important, not your medicine. Remember that. Therefore, after weighing, after weighing all the possible options, comma, the doctor has come to a conclusion, okay, and decided on insulin injections. Insulin injection. Therefore, after weighing all the possible options, the doctor has come to a conclusion and decided on insulin injections. Okay. Otherwise, you can say, after considering all the possible options, okay, so your general practitioner has prescribed insulin injections. Okay, this is another sentence. And another sentence is, you can say, we are now, okay, left with no other option. All these sentences are quality sentence. We are currently left with no other option but self-injecting insulin injections. We are now left with no other option but self-injecting insulin, because all the other options. Okay, so now currently in the current scenario, a great sentence. In the current scenario, the general medication regimen, comma, diabetes diet, and regular physical exercises are not going to help you anymore. Okay. Therefore, the only viable option to handle or to manage the sensitive condition is the only viable option to manage the sensitive condition is insulin. Okay, self-injecting insulin. Self-injecting insulin. Okay, insulin injection. Okay. So these are the different styles of sentences, how you can speak. So how well you are speaking English is there. The only viable option to manage these sensitive conditions is none other than insulin injections. So, right. The condition has gone beyond the normal situation. So we have to go for the last option. The last option is the only option, is the only viable option, is there is no other option left. So the only remaining option is the ultimate option. Okay. So like this one, you can use. Come on, write down your sentences, please. Write down your sentences. These sentences you can use everywhere. Only the words change. Injection will change. We are now left with no other option but total hip replacement surgery. We are now left with no other option but going for laboratory tests. So only those words will change. Otherwise, everything will be the same. Otherwise, this is called the skeleton. This is called the skeleton. You are just putting some clothes on you. That's all. The internal, everything is same. Only shirt every time you change, like that one. We are now left with no other option but to amputate the leg because of the gangrene. So we are now left with no other option but referring to a specialist. We are now left with no other option but is that smoking cessation. So that's it. So anything you can use there. Only one word you will be changing. All others will be the same. In the current scenario, okay. So the general medication regimen, okay, diabetes diet and regular physical exercise are not going to help you anymore. In the current scenario, taking this medication is not going to help you. Therefore, the doctor has prescribed alternative medication, which is a little more powerful. Therefore, the present in the current is not sufficient, and therefore the doctor has doubled the dosage to 500 milligrams. In the current scenario, once daily is not sufficient. Taking the paracetamol dosage once daily is not sufficient. So twice daily is prescribed. So the same sentence will be there. Only the main medicine changes. Other things everywhere same, remaining the same thing. Yeah. Yes. Next. Yeah. Come on, write down your sentences, please. Okay. So and then you say, right, so you're giving an advice and asking, so how does that sound? How do you feel? How does it go with you? What do you think? Like that one. So the sentence endings will be, what do you think about this? Okay. What do you think about this change? Okay. Or you can say, how does that sound? Okay. Only one thing people will be using, only how does that sound? Okay. You can say, what do you think about this change? Okay. What is what is your response? What is your response? What is your response to this new approach? Yeah. Right. What is your response to this new approach? What is your reaction? What is your What do you think? What do you think? Would that be suitable for you? Would that be okay for you? Would that be okay for you? These are the closing sentences. Okay. If you have, yeah, if you have, are you having, do you have any concerns? Not are you having, but do you have any concerns? If you have, it's not present continuous, it's simple present. If Pranita, change it. Do you have any concerns? So, right. If you have any concerns, please let me know. If you have any concerns, please let me know. Is that sounding comfortable? Does that sound comfortable? Does that, not present continuous, does that sound comfortable? That means present simple, and always. Does that sound comfortable? So that would be fine. Does that sound comfortable? The next one, do you have any concerns? Not are you having any concerns? So like that one you can change simple present tense. Yeah. The next one is, yeah, come on. You can take these sentences, you can copy these sentences. Yeah, do you have any concerns? Very good. Yeah. Yeah, does that sound comfortable? The next one is, so find out how the patient feels about injections. He says, no, I'm not interested. I'm doing everything fine. So this, he will tell what all the things. Then now, you can explore the reasons for the point. Exploring reasons. Okay. So eliciting information. This is the second point. Point number 2. First one is confirming the reason. Second one is eliciting information. How do you elicit the information? What is his reaction? Okay. Why is he anxious? Why? What is the reason for this? Okay. You can ask him the questions. So, what can you? Would you mind? Would you mind? Would you please? Would you please let me know the reason why you are not interested to take insulin injections? So this is the question. Would you please let me know the reason why you are not interested to take insulin injections? Okay. Or can you please provide me the details? Okay. What is making you anxious? Okay. What is the reason? Okay. So you can ask him like that one. Would you please come on, give you your sentences. Or you can say, why are you disinterested? Why are you disinterested? Okay, why are you disinterested? Right. To take insulin injections. This is the short one. Why are you disinterested to take insulin injections? What is actually hindering you? Okay. What is actually hindering you? What is actually stopping you? Okay. Why are you actually rejecting insulin injections? Okay. Can you give me the reason? Okay, we have already seen there. So you can give your sentences. What are your concerns regarding insulin injections? What are your concerns regarding insulin injections? Right. Can you please provide me the can you please provide me the main reason because of which you do not want to take insulin injections? Okay. Yeah. So you can talk in different styles. I have given you 3 or 4 styles. You can write your own styles there. The next one is point number 3. Why nobody is responding? Reassurance, providing reassurance. Providing reassurance. Providing reassurance. Providing reassurance. Providing reassurance. Providing reassurance. So how are you going to provide reassurance? So you can give a lot of sentences, lot of examples. Okay. So you can say, here, so he'll give his concerns. Then you will say, the expressed concerns, the concerns expressed or the expressed concerns are quite reasonable. The expressed concerns are quite reasonable. Okay. Or you can say, your concerns, the concerns which you have expressed, the concerns which you have expressed are extremely reasonable. Okay. I totally agree with your concerns. Okay. Next, if I were in your place, I would have also felt in the similar way. Okay, if I were in your place, I would have also felt in the similar way. I would have reacted in the similar way. Okay, I would have responded in the similar way. I would not have accepted same like you. So, could you please tell me why you are not interested to take insulin injections? The future consequences are visualized. If I had been in your position, I would have reacted in the similar way. That's good. Next. The concerns you have expressed yeah, I absolutely, I am on your side. I am on your side. Okay. We are together in this regard. We are together in this regard. Okay. Right. Then next, I absolutely agree with your concerns. Absolutely agree with your concerns. You have a sound reason. Okay, you have sound reason regarding your concerns. You have sound reason regarding your concerns. But, okay, but that is the point. But, continuation of that one, but that is only one side of the picture. That is only one side of the picture. See, it's only one side of the picture. Not everyone can talk like this one. Your reasons are solid, but that is only one side of the picture. Okay. Any common individual, okay, will react in the similar fashion. Okay. Right? Any common individual will react in the similar fashion. Okay. So everyone who is in your situation, okay, so who was in your situation, everyone who was in your situation felt the same initially. Okay, everyone who was in your situation felt the same initially. That means initially everyone faces the same problem. Suddenly somebody tells something new. We cannot take something new. So just like that one, we cannot adapt suddenly. Okay, right? We cannot. Something was suddenly disclosed, so everyone will react in the same way. This is the first time you are experiencing, so it's quite common. This is the first time. This is the first time that you are encountering such situation. This is the first time that you are encountering such a situation, and therefore it is quite normal to react in this manner. Okay, if I were in your place, I would also have done this one, and in that way, anybody will do like that only. Okay, right. So all the people who are taking insulin injections are now able to lead a normal life like any other individual. Okay. The only difference is that they are taking the injections. Only difference is that others are not taking, these are taking. That's all. They are leading a normal life. These are also Only they are taking insulin injection. Yeah, that's enough. If they're taking, that means they are able to manage their condition very effectively. They are successfully managing their diabetes condition very effectively. Okay, anyone you can, they are managing their condition very effectively, or they are successfully managing their condition. So anyone is enough. They're successfully managing their condition. So this is the way how you are, what nobody is participating. Huh? So if you're bored, let me know, no? Am I beating around the bush or what? Okay. Are you happy with these sentences? Are you happy with these quality sentences? Yeah, come on, write down, please. If you're not happy, just tell me, we'll stop it then and there. Okay. I'm taking pains to explain you. Right? Yeah, very good. In notebook, that's good, good. Yeah. So, yeah, very good, very good. Next. So, right. Then next one is, instead of noting down in your notebooks, afterwards also you can note them down, because I'll copy paste these things in the group, no problem. So what you can do is you can write your, in this situation, now you can think, your brain will be sharply activated. Na? So that's why you write your own sentences will be better, because otherwise afterwards you will not do, no? Huh? So these sentences afterwards also you can note them down. It's okay, fine, no problem. Okay, however is you are comfortable, you can do, no problem. I don't want to force you. So if you feel that these are very precious and you want to write in a notebook, you can go ahead with that one, because your mind is more important. So how you are comfortable, you can take like that one. So next one, right. At this juncture, at this juncture, at this juncture, at this juncture, the best possible option is taking insulin injections. At this juncture, you can use that, at this juncture. Okay, right. At this juncture. The next one, what else? Yeah, we have already finished the second point, so we are going to the third point. Yeah, so you're seeing, explore reasons, reassuring the patient. We are in the third point now, so two more points are there. Yeah. The best possible option is taking insulin injections. Okay. Right. The next one. So reassuring the patient. Yeah. You are not the only one to take insulin injections. Okay. Right. You're not the only one to take insulin injections. You're not the only one to take this injection. Anyone in your condition has to take this. There is no other option. So like that. You're not the only one. The only one, not the only one. You're not the only one. So I have, as a nurse, so this is reassuring. As a nurse, on the other hand, On the other hand, okay, as a nurse, okay, I have experienced, I have experienced okay, I have experienced I experienced, or I have noticed, I have seen, I have observed, I have observed several diabetes, several individuals leading their lives successfully by taking the injections on a regular daily basis. If they are able to manage, then why not you? See, you are touching his heart now. Then why not you? And so many individuals are able to manage their lifestyle, okay, then why not you, right? And why not you? So you can also, you can also, you can also, um, you can also, okay, um, right. There is nothing to be alarmed about these insulin injections. There are nothing to be alarmed about. These insulin injections are safe to use. Okay, right. So like that. So now you can say, I hope that I hope that this information will clear all your misconceptions, regarding insulin injections. Okay. I hope that this information will clear all your misconceptions regarding insulin injections. Right. Or you can say, how does that sound? Or you can say, okay. I hope that this information will clear all your misconceptions regarding insulin injections. If you still have any questions, I am ready to answer you to the best of my knowledge. So if you still have any queries, I'm ready to answer you to the best of my knowledge. And in case if I do not know, I will get to know and I will inform you. So however you want to say, you can say. Right. So I'm giving you a lot of information so that on the spot you speak, ta 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 ta, ta you can speak. You need not give all the sentences. Any 5 sentences you speak, that's enough. So next, fourth point. Fourth point is emphasizing, okay, injections are the best possible option available. So already we covered those things. Okay. So you can say advantages and disadvantages. You can say weighing the options. We call this as weighing the options, weighing both the option. Okay. So you can say the disadvantage. Here you have two things. The disadvantages of the previous method the disadvantages of the previous method, the advantages of the present method, the disadvantages of the previous method and the advantages of the method. Yeah, earlier you have taken, you have successfully managed your condition until now. So till date, you have successfully managed your diabetes with medication regimen, diabetes diet, and regular physical exercises. This is the previous method, but that is not going to help you anymore because your condition has deteriorated. The body cannot manage. Okay. Okay. Right. Therefore, deteriorated. Therefore, right. Accept the situation. Accepting the situation. Okay, as it is, and accepting the situation as it is, and changing the treatment, okay, as it is, and moving ahead with the suggested changes would be profoundly beneficial. Yeah, but that's not going to help you anymore because your condition has deteriorated. The body is no more able to manage with the normal style that you have. Yeah, it's gone beyond your control, and it's very difficult to survive in this condition. Therefore, so you have to accept the situation as it is and moving ahead with the suggested changes would be profoundly beneficial. Okay, right. You cannot, you cannot blatantly, you cannot blindly reject the suggestions. Yeah, that's what you have to say. So take bits and pieces, and you can make your own sentences. Right. Next one. So injections are the best possible options. Now explain injection giving process. Okay. So explain. That's only a part. That's not everything. There's only a part. Okay. And don't make it the entire speaking this one. Yeah. Right. So you can take. Right. Now, if you permit me, I will explain the procedure for taking or for self-injecting insulin. So, now, if you permit me, I'll explain the procedure for self-injecting insulin. Okay. So, right. So you can talk about this. This one you can speak very nicely. So that's not a big problem. Okay, that's only brackets. So need to rotate injection site. Okay. There are totally 5 sites where you can take the injections. Okay, totally there are 5 sites to take the injections. The 2 upper arms. Okay, the 2 yeah, shoulders, comma, the 2 thighs. Okay, or you can say the right and the left shoulder, the right and the left shoulders, or the 2 shoulders, the right and the left shoulders. Okay, the right and the left thighs, and finally the area around the belly button. Okay, so this is how you can, so there are totally 5 sites where you can take injections: the right and the left shoulders, the right and the left thighs, and finally the area around the belly button. It is extremely okay, important that you rotate the injection sites, because taking the injections repeatedly, on the same site will result in what? Somebody type. Will result in lump formation or bruises. Okay, whatever. Yeah. So, right. So this is how you can write. Next one. What else? Draw the required amount. As prescribed by the doctor. Okay. So like this. What is that? Yeah. Draw the prescribed quantity of insulin. Draw the prescribed quantity of insulin. Okay. Draw the exact quantity of insulin as prescribed by the doctor. Okay, right. Overdosing or underdosing, both are not recommended. So, next one, draw the exact amount of insulin. That's enough. Draw the exact quantity of insulin as prescribed by the doctor. Right. Fine. So remaining everything is there that you can write. What are the special sentences? I'll tell you. Describe need for rotation, preventing formation of lumps, risk of less insulin absorption, etc. Okay. Now, so next one is safety measures. Fifth point is precautions or safety measures. Safety measures. Okay. Now, look at this container. Okay. Now look at this container. This is meant for disposing all the shards as well as glass, broken glass vials. Okay. Okay. In order to prevent any mishaps, any sharp injuries, any injuries, to prevent any accidental injuries. Yeah. Right. So that one you can say. Next one. Right. Once the container is 3/4 full, you can call us and get the replacement. Okay. Once the container is 3/4 full, you can call us and get the replacement. Okay. Next one. Secondly, the storage of insulin. Okay. The storage of insulin according to the recommended temperature. Secondly, the storage of insulin according to the recommended temperature is of utmost priority. Okay, secondly, the storage of insulin according to the recommended temperature is of utmost priority. Right. The next one, should not be exposed to temperature and checking expiration dates and all these things. Okay. So, right. Now that every important aspect is discussed in detail, shall we move on to the demonstration? Shall we move on to the demonstration? Yeah. Right. Shall we move on to the demonstration? Okay. You can self-inject insulin under my observation. Okay. You can now self-inject insulin under my observation. Okay. Right. The next, we can continue in this way for some days until you are comfortable. Okay. Then we will leave you to do it yourself. So this is the way how you can say. Now last one is the conclusion, the leave taking. The conclusion. The conclusion. Okay. Right. I strongly believe that I have provided you all the necessary information. Okay. I strongly believe that I have provided you all the necessary information. In case you have any additional, in case you require, in case you have any additional queries, do not hesitate to ask me. Okay. In case you have any additional queries, do not hesitate to ask me. I am ready to provide you adequate information. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, finally, let me thank you for your valuable cooperation. Okay. Yeah. Finally, let me thank you for your valuable cooperation. Right. Right. So you can write any other sentences if you feel comfortable. Yes. Right. So how was that? So yes. So I'll give you all these sentences here. No need to worry. I told you, no? I'll give you all the sentences are already here. What is this? Okay. Right. I'll give them in a new, oh, no problem, file, new blank document. Okay. Right. That's 8 pages almost. So I'll give you all these sentences. No problem. File. Yeah. So can you share your experience? Share your experience. Yeah, give your feedback regarding the session. So, so just 1 minute, I'm giving you time. Fast, fast, fast. Yes. Okay, then good night. We'll meet for the next session.